Hello everybody, and thank you for coming to my stream. I'm going to start for a second, and I'll be doing another promotion, because apparently I get those constantly, and then people will be joining me in a little bit after that.
That damn galactic isle. It's killing my head.
As a note, you may hear people in the background, because I am visiting people right now, so sorry if anything seems a little weird.
The Memorial Hall is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
Okay, apparently my Facebook is working here. So, promotion time.
Sweet promotion! Here I come!
Double
Excellent.
star.
You have contributed to the wealth of Deep Rock Galactic, and management salutes you. Be proud. Very few dwarves live long enough to get promoted, and you have truly earned it. Rock and Stone Miner.
Vulcanstone.
Today will be my lucky day.
So I just waiting around for people to join me. Maybe I'll get some dancing in. Sorry, people, we seem to be having a bit of trouble with people joining me right now. We're looking into why. Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Oi! Rounds of Clifford Slammers, please.
Yeah! Damn! That's unfortunate! I slipped! Booyah! Okay, this is not happening. Like that! Rock and
I
stone!
would approve of this. Bottoms
To
up,
rock and
friends.
stone! Nothing will stop us now. To those we lost.
That's
Yes.
the stuff.
Yeah! That's pretty. Yeah! Smooth.
Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod.
Hey, Phasix. It's okay. Enjoy. Try and at least not hate work so much, and when you get back, I'll probably still be streaming. Well, I want to be able to see it. Corporate min. I can also go with that, but that's hard to see. This is, I can see it in any cave, anywhere. Either way, when you guys are ready, enter, because if I enter, it will start the timer immediately. When you guys enter, it doesn't start until I get in.
Get on board. We're about to leave.
So, Dale, you can now look around at all the stuff in there to how it's content, because I'm not in there. What?
I changed my Steam name.
I've always seen it as that.
No, but I changed it last time.
Time to toss the dice.
Might be a per computer thing. Apoca blooms. They're flowers. It's a secondary objective. You don't have to do it, but if you do it, they give you more gold.
More gold, more experience.
So it's advisable to do it if you can, but if you absolutely cannot find them, you can still get out. Without doing the primary one, they just will not send a drop pod for you and you will die down there. Because you eventually run out of ammo and you will die. End of story. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting out here until you guys are ready, because if I go in there, like Dale, give you an example. Watch if I go into this pod.
Come on, guys. We're leaving.
Drop sequence initiating.
You see why I can't go in? That's where they memorialize all the dead dwarves, and also you do your promotions. Come on.
The Memorial Hall is where we honor the fallen. Feel free to walk around and pay your respects.
And yours will look very different from mine. And I'm sorry you guys can't hear the people I'm playing with. We're all in the same room, and if so, if we were all on microphone, this would not go so well. Actually, technically I have a directional microphone, so it might work. Like my dwarf. Like Dale. Yeah, like if you look at my screen, that's what I have. You see I have a lot more than you. But if you look at, I have not used any of the other classes, so the other 3 classes are literally level 1. Okay, mine is, this I specifically got is a directional so that I could talk in, like, if you listen, you're hearing yourself on my, like, I'll stop talking, talk at me. Like, it picks up a lot less from you than from me. Also, very important. This is not always true, but in most cases, don't do it. Because, well, everybody gets back eventually, but if you leave your dwarf behind, you get less gold and experience. But if there's literally, either the mission's gonna fail or you leave dwarfs behind, you complete the mission. We've actually told people to ditch on us before. I'm heading down. Well, yeah, I've already headed down. And we're just waiting for this dwarf to finish upgrading. Yeah, Dale. What I was gonna say is, like, if you look here, with hazard, you see how it says 50% bonus? If I change to hazard 3, which I play at, you see it now says 75% bonus? Which means that you get 25% more gold and experience from doing the mission. The tutorial is hazard 0. It's hazard 0, it's 0 markers if when you complete the mission you saw it. So ready?
I'm ready. That's it, lads. Rock and stone.
Yeah, unlike your zipline, he can hang off a wall, but he can't mine, do anything well doing that. So basically he goes up somewhere and you put a platform for him to fall on so he can do the mining.
But that's also works in rooms with like really big rooms. You see like gold really high up, you just drop a platform under it and that'll just zip line up and I'll find the gold. Because that's how the engineer and scout works.
Yeah, like like I just can dig to stuff, but there's some things that it'll take me forever to dig to, whereas you guys can get like in a second.
Get a hold of yourself.
If we survive, next round is on me.
Dale, that's a loot bug. It contains loot. You attack it, and it jiggles and explodes into gold and nitra.
This is a simple mining mission. Deposit your quota of morkite into the mule, who will send a drop bar to get you out. Good luck.
A super flare. What is it, 90 seconds? Okay, so just under 2 minutes.
Where is that damn mule?
And as a note, Dale, you know how like you have limited capacity? Go down and get it. I wouldn't have jumped, I would have walked, but yeah.
Depositing.
So, Dale,
There's an apocalypse
that's an apoca
over
bloom.
here.
If you look at my screen, that flower right there is what we want to collect. That's the secondary objective. And as a note, as with everything else, it only counts once you deposit it. If you don't exit the mission, you don't get it. They're just nothing.
The tin can is surely hungry today.
The little worm things. They're just... Dale? Oh, that's not you.
Hello?
But yeah, do you see what I said? You don't need to worry about the dirt?
Apoca bloom here.
Yeah, let's clear a path.
I really can't use this for anything.
I hear Warden.
This is fun.
Look over here.
I hear batteries.
Sound of that.
The battery you put into a chest, you put 2 of them into a chest and you get a reward. I'd suggest we find where the chest is first so we don't carry them around forever because you carry stuff really slowly in this game.
Good thought.
So yeah, you just kind of... Yeah, like... Because I'm less combat focused than your classes, I will just do this and then... Boom, throw it down there. Stay frosty.
Have a bullet in the face.
It should be 3, 4, yeah. So you drop it, and then you have to build it, which any dwarf can help you with. We always want more nitro. That's just a fact.
Who's gonna protect you now?
The traversal tools by themselves are not super powerful. When combined, they're extremely powerful.
Die, worthless crystal.
But yeah, just learning. Platform.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
I'm going a bit forward with the battery because I've already cleared out the danger. And Dale, this is what's called dwarfing. Where I'm just buggering off while you guys are doing things. How much do we have? I've got 18 on me. Hold control.
I called for Molly.
To get really good beers, you need things like yeast cones. So I've called Molly back, by the way. And some of the beers give you things as crazy as 4 times gold for mining.
God damn it, there's a pebble.
So obviously you want them. Like the beer I gave us is just a nothing, because the beer of the day was just not worth us getting. But if it had been worth us getting, the pickaxe power attack.
Marker up.
Ooh, so the other thing he just marked. This is the chest the batteries go in. So I put 1 in. We now need a second.
Lights up.
If you listen for beeping, you can find the batteries.
One sentry gun ready.
So you gotta hit E to build it. Other dwarves can help you with it if it's in a hurry. Speaking of hitting things, let's get this chest open, shall we? So, sorry guys for that sound. It appears the sound's glitched. I just had to turn my sound effects off because your turret is stuck in making noise mode for me. Really, really loud. But yeah, Dale, if you look at the bottom of my inventory, look at all the stuff I got from that chest. Yeah, we each get those things, but in like the Eno Pearls and Bismore, the 2 in the center, are used for upgrading your equipment. So it's very worth you finding and opening those chests if you can. As a note, the platform does have a slight drop over longer distances. Just so you, like this. So he's the blue circle as a note.
Okay. And then, yeah, each dwarf is a different color.
Each class.
Yes.
So if you have 2 diggers, they'll both be yellow. Dale, one thing I note, these things, this white crystals I'm looking at, they will shatter underneath you after about 5 seconds. So you can use them as platforms, but be quick about it. I thought I'd just note that because it can lead to unfortunate. When you think they're solid and suddenly you're falling to your death. Like, for example, I can't actually get to... I can't get up. Okay, swarm. Yeah, you give it ammo. Yeah. You can. Eventually you can get a second turret. Yeah, most upgrades in this game are either or upgrades. So you decide if it's worth getting. Yes, if it can't hit things, it's useless. Oh, Steve. Steve. My Steve. You can turn glyphid grunts into minions for you. See how it's glowing? It means it's our ally now. So yeah, this one over here that's attacking things is mine. I don't know. I'm gonna try turning my sound back on. Sorry, my gun, that's the reason I tend to run off my own, is my gun freezes anything it hits, including you. But on the other hand, if it freezes an enemy, you can just shatter them. So, kind of worth me firing at them. Okay, I do not know what's with your turret. Every time it fires, it glitches out for me. So sorry guys about the weird turret sounds, but apparently that's what we're having today. Oh, hello. Ow.
No, the flares are recharging. Hello?
And this is where I am. Forward. Otherwise, you have to call it back when you need it, and that's a bad idea. Okay, I need to turn that sound off. Sorry, guys. I do not know what's going on with that sound, but it's horrible. Oh, I just realized I missed something back in the previous room. I'm gonna go get it.
Spots on it?
Yes, there was one of those above as well. I was going to point out, but then we got swarmed.
So you can dig into it. It gets denser and denser, and then you see you got a big thing in it. Like that. Go ahead. Find that out.
Yeah, that's really worth you doing. Like, there was one up here too, as you see.
Yes.
Then you put a pause to that.
That is the armor.
That's one of the upgrade materials. This is how you find it.
So some are regular ores, like stick out like rocks, magnite, luminite, drop this ore, are those ones. And then a bunch that are things you dig out of the wall.
Like jade is, inner pearl, and I forget the last one is.
You know, like your
Yeah, but basically you want to collect these. How do you tell if you've gotten all the ones in the area? You see how it's not glowing anymore?
once the big wall is gone. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes you'll find where there's like two together, so you remove one, it's still glowing once you deposit it. Then you keep digging.
You also sometimes find giant gold nuggets.
Yeah, so you look for little gold specks in the wall, and that's what it means. But yeah, Dale, the main reason I tend to run off on my own is this gun. Because I freeze my friends and enemies. So if I'm by myself, there's no friends around to freeze. Speaking of Bismore. Yeah, it's up a wall. And I'm starting to be slightly less effective because apparently every time he places his turret, I get really weird sound effects, so I had to turn all my sound effects off. Which is unfortunate because it means I cannot hear. Mm-hmm.
You still have notice the early warnings for the game glitching work.
It's a light on the edge of my screen. So basically you get the entire edge of the screen turns white and glowy.
Yeah.
Which
I just wanted to make sure that wouldn't.
no, that's how I knew that there was leeches every time I yell it, is because my screen turned white.
Well, I didn't know if it was audio or visual cue or both. But the thing was, if it was only an audio.
It's visual. As a note, Dale, sugar.
Yes. You want to mine the red sugar so you get health. This one right here?
No, that's Bismore. This, I have marked in yellow behind you. That thing is health. You can get health oats from supply drops, but I'm going, if we're here in the sugar, we might as well eat it, right? So you mined it out. I could use a little bit too, so I'll just give it a little smack, and this is why I need sound. No. Praetorian. I didn't know it was there until suddenly my face is getting acided. Be careful, that can happen.
Good job.
I moved the crystals that went in the way. That works. So yes, it will hit the first thing in the way, not... That's an oppressor, those are dangerous. I'll freeze it, it will last for a few seconds, shoot its ass. Okay, or use a grenade launcher on it. That works. But when you shoot things with it, they hurt. Yes.
You're playing as the engineer, so.
Yours is an action. Yours, engineers, what's the grenade?
Alright. If you don't use the grenade doesn't do damage. Fix that up front. So, if you complete the mission and you have yet to throw a grenade, throw one into the rock. But it doesn't do damage, and you'll get to see what your grenade does.
Yeah, yours is a utility grenade.
Yeah. Okay. The scout has the IMG. I also made a platform for you.
Yes. He is currently mining up to it.
I'm like, oh, there's a glowing thing. Platform.
Yeah, I was already digging Amazon platform. But thank you for the platform. That was great.
So yeah, my grenade, as a note, is this.
It's an axe. Yes. Yours.
So actually very accurate, but they do a ton of damage when they hit.
And if you miss, you can pick it back up. Oh, incoming swarm.
I don't think there's any exit from this room, so I think this is the last room anyway, so let's defend. And as a note, my cold gun is not what you get as the digger by default. You have to earn this one. So, for rolly bodies, it stops them from being quite dangerous because they move at slower velocities. Okay, the purple thing up there gives defense boosts to all enemies, as a note. So if you can take it out, it's preferable because it stops, you know, helping. Yeah, you are. Switch your secondary and I'll call a supply drop in. I guess it's 5. Hit 5 and then target where you want the supply drop.
Okay, now, don't stand under it.
It will kill anything that lands on, so you can actually use this to kill enemies. Oops. Wake up. No, it's not explosion, it's right underneath it. And I got Steve. No, I got another Steve. Hey, you can have a Steve the lesser if you want, if you get to it before my guy does. There's a few of them if you want to try and claim one. Sorry. Only for an achievement, in which you have to clear a level 3 mission with no one dying and no supply drops.
Yeah.
Also, it takes 80 nitra. So you see if you look at if you hit control, you see over 142 left. That means you could stop with one more because then we'd be below 80. That's why you mine nitra.
But the nitra, the amount of nitra mined and fuel goes towards our nitra spent. Doesn't have any impact on that.
So shall we summon the drop pod? Because this is not exactly the longest mission.
No, it's one lane, but I didn't know how much about the catapult.
Yeah, let's go with one cavern so we're halfway, and then we'll summon drop pod. Yeah, Dale was saying both the pistol and freeze gun I'm using are not standard issue for the digger. You have to complete missions for R&D to authorize you to use the more advanced equipment. So it's kind of a trade-off. You have to do missions for it, and those missions are unlocked once you've done your initial set of missions. Well, yes. And then I think it's 6 missions per upgrade weapon, but they're not necessarily better, they're different. Like, for example, I went from a flamethrower to a freeze gun. They both are very good, but it's for different things. And if you have 2 diggers, you combine a flamethrower with a freeze, you get what's called system shock, which is basically the person explodes. So it's beneficial.
If you're on fire and take ice damage,
Or vice versa.
and take fire damage,
It's a stupid amount of damage.
they cancel each other out and do a hefty chunk of damage in one go.
So, Dale, hit the button.
How do you reload or recall back the turret?
R.
It should actually say that right above your turret as well, your turret stats.
Yeah, R is reload, hold R is bring back the turret. So, hold the button. It's coming back at the beginning. This way. Don't worry, Steve gets a massive armor boost from the fact that he's my Steve.
No, I can match up armor. You get rid of friendly fire. I've also said it. Okay.
I've got both dwarfs behind me still, I believe. They do exactly what the name says. They don't start usually until Hazard 3. Yeah, the thing with Tokyo Dale, if you see, general course of action is run the hell away from it and let someone with more powerful guns deal with it. Because all of us fear that thing. It is a mission ender, literally. A bulk detonator. Basically those things, but as big as a house. And if it explodes, it will take basically the entire room with it. Oh, you get used to it eventually. I literally did that for so long before I finally figured out that it was Steve. Got it. Let's go. 1 dwarf. 2 dwarf. 3 dwarf. We can do it for us. Can we just tell him?
So, you have the lure grenade,
Basically, you have a decoy.
which ends up throwing. It makes an illusion of it's a holographic dwarf that's dancing.
And enemies swarm towards it, so you can basically throw it there, get them all together, and then grenade them.
Nice. Yeah, so you do that, and then
Also, my guy's really smug. If you couldn't tell from the fact he was doing push-ups and clapping at the same time. I'm level 2! I'm the same level as you, Dale. There's only one difference. Yeah. So I'm actually level 52. But basically once you hit 25, you can't level up again until you promote.
So we're at the same player level, even though I haven't prestige with single dwarf. Because you probably haven't spread out.
Yeah, it was... Let's put it this way.
15, 14, and 11.
Let's put it this way. If I come to statistics... I think it's this one? No. This one? No. It's somewhere in here. Whatever. Here. Missions completed as the different mission. Can I counseling?
You've got 37 items to go.
But yeah, Dale. 107 missions as a driller, 1 is the gunner, which is the tutorial. And that's it. So you can tell how effective that is. I'm going to come back over here for a second. No drop frames. I'm live.
I can go on other people's pods.
Yes, you can.
Apparently you drink a lot of energy.
So let's check these, because this is very important. Apparently, I'm prone to explode, you have no health insurance, and Jamie drinks too much. I was hoping I had my favorite one. There's one I get all the time, which is hilarious. Dale? Too dangerous for pants. That's just mean. Basically, there's an item called the Air Cube, and no one knows what it does. The devs say that even they don't. that sometimes glitches out. But yeah, here's what you'll get. So each union has a goal for the month. Like, for example, I'm a Mighty Miner, which our goal is to kill Brood Nexuses. There's Dirt Diggers, which is Jamie. He's supposed to kill Spitball Infectors. Or there's Cave Crawlers, supposed to kill Nadosite Breeders. And overall, towards the goal, the entire union gets money as a reward. So, for example, both of us have gotten 2,000 credits worth of bonuses.
Okay, Google self-destruct. Join the union, even though I don't know which one to join.
Yeah, join the union, which means to join Discord. Then it'll ask you which one to join and tell you all about them, and we can also tell you more if you want.
Which one should I join?
That doesn't really matter. Like, he's a different one from me.
It's not like a guild in an MMO because
They work together, but they all have different goals. Like, they basically have different tasks, each of the unions. So if you like the game, so collect your wood, hit E, you'll get 5,000 credits for joining a union. And then it'll ask you about the unions. If you bring that up, so, would you like me to read that to you? Okay. Mighty Miners are all about teamwork. They want every... That's what me and Alex are. It's basically, we will always make sure everybody gets back. Dirt Diggers are, well...
Dirt Diggers are the dwarves of Moria. We delve too deep. We go the goal is we're going to explore everything. And they would be the one that would be initiating the quest for Sky. Quest for Sky. Yeah.
Possibly. And then there's Cave Crawlers, which are basically, we are the strongest. We will defend everyone.
Yeah.
So, like I said, all three are needed to do the job. So it's which one do you align yourself with the most?
I don't know.
See, I'm very team focused, so of course I'm a Mighty Miner. He's very focused on being dwarf. Therefore, he's a Dirt Digger.
I think it is a dwarf.
So be a Dirt Digger. You can always change. It costs you 5,000 credits, but whatever, that's easy to earn later on. Like, as a note, I've got 67,000 credits right now, and I just promoted for 12,000. So... yeah, just... So, you see that each of them is trying to reach a goal. Actually, Dirt Diggers just reached their goal. Which means everybody in the Dirt Diggers just got... copper.
Reach it while we were talking?
So each union has goals, and then overall is the overall goal. Yeah, sorry. That means that thing, that's Cropper. If you come over here, you mouse down here, you see it's Cropper.
The name is useful, but what does it do? It's one of the ores that you use as an upgrade material.
You're using this terminal to upgrade. It's also up here. I've got almost 1,700 of it. But basically, it's kind of just a way to help you upgrade. You also need it for a ton of other things. I don't suppose I have a core, do I? No, I don't have a core. But you see along the top, you've got Eno Pearls and Bismore. If I go to the terminal, I've got all of the different types.
You have both of them with stuff, or just one of them?
One of each row. But you can change between them if you have them bought. So you can buy both and then change between them. So choose which one you want right now. You can always switch later. Like, I change my build all the time.
You have multiple build slots as well that you can use.
Yeah, that's Dale's mission again.
Yeah.
I figured let's get him through the entire tutorial missions as quickly as possible. So looks like we're not gonna gain cast day, but that's okay. It happens. So yeah, basically if Kaz is around, we are basically always doing Taz of threes because between me and him we can basically do it. Though I am more promoted than he is at this point. He was the one that got me into this game by doing the same thing I did to you. Here, have a copy. Yeah, basically. Okay, go to your room. Come on. Come to this panel. Talk to that panel. No, the one that has all the text on it. So, okay, you haven't earned any perk points. You can see these achievements you're going for. Once you've completed one, you get perk points. Then if you go to the second menu, the thing that says perks, you can then spend the perk points to unlock things to put in those slots. Like, for example, I believe I'm currently running... What was I running? I'm running Deep Pockets to give you plus 15 to how much resources I can carry of each type. Elemental Insulation, which gives me 30% resistance to elemental damage. Thorns, which gives me, thorns. Beast Master, which gives me Steve. And Heightened Senses, which allows me to detect when an enemy's about to grab me, and if they do, I can kill them. Twice mission. You don't have all these slots because until you basically you get perks that unlock more slots, as well as promoting gives you an extra active one. So you don't have that yet, but eventually. But yeah, when I was saying I have multiple guns, you see how above here it actually says 2 of 2. There's my flamethrower instead. Same for here's my here's my pistol. I'm running the upgrade ones, but they are missions to get them. Which mission is it? Oh, and it's in the Glacial Strata too. Well, it's not necessarily Hazard 3. We can always do Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to see the salt pits again, or would you like to see a different area? Well, because your mission because the missions we've said half an hour, your new mission is actually in the Crystalline Caverns, but because I had the other one queued up, we can go to either. Do you want to see the new area? As a note, if you look up at the side, you see that Jad is in Bismore. That's what you find here. So each region has different resources. So if you say need Eno Pearls, you have to go to a region that has Eno Pearls. Just want to note that because if you don't, well, yeah. As a note, the two least common resources by far, from what we can tell, is Jadis and Bismore, which is this area. So, well, let's look at this. Look at the top of my screen. It's easier. If you look at it's easier if you look at my stream. You see the numbers at the top: 1,700, 450, 2,500, 1,700, 2,000, 1,400. You see why I'm saying that Jadis is rare? Yeah, that's the thing, is it's used heavily, but also, even if you look at this region, like, it's a prime, but you rarely find it. Also, at some point, we should explain socially appropriate dwarfing to Dale. Jamie, would you like to explain socially appropriate dwarfing, or shall I? Do you want to know what I'm talking about? Basically, we were discussing doing a 24-hour stream where we were drinking a lot.
Yeah, like every night I work with, take a shot. But
It's shots of beer.
because one, it's a long stream, and two, dwarves, beer. It's real like beer, cider, or mead would be considered appropriate alternatives.
And it was going to be called the socially appropriate dwarfing stream.
I don't remember what caused it, but I just
Pat, what happened is Pazik said, "Can I join?" He went, "Of course you can join us for socially appropriate dwarfing." And then everybody broke down laughing, and that just became the thing now. Well, that's a nice start to a mission. As a note, those flying guys, if you see one with really long legs, it can and will grab you. And if it does, you are going for a ride. It will just fly you around and may or may not just decide to drop you into the void.
are like ants, but there are flies.
But yeah, if you see a grabber, it is 100% the priority. Don't care what else is going on. You are killing that thing.
So, So this is the secondary objective. Half of like a bunch of the ores, like again, like this ore and magnet that will grow out like that. Okay. Whereas, like the Janus, you will find like glowing green spots on the wall, and then we'll have to dig into it to find. You're saying you prefer the other one. I know we can do like gold nuggets that way too sometimes.
Well, I'm kind of exploring a little bit of way, but not far. Oh, come on. I need at least one, Steve. Steve, keep them off me. So, Jamie, this appears to be an extremely vertical level. So that does mean we're going to have... Dale, what that means is that for this mission, we are going to strongly want to make sure we have a way back up for the end of the mission. Because trying to find a way to dig up after the timer started is not a good idea. Also, those big glowing red sacks you're seeing in the wall, that's the primary objective. When you dig into them, but when you dig into them, I'm going to give you a warning. There's a chance that every time you get one of the eggs, it will cause a swarm.
So before we dig into it, you want to talk to her.
Or at least, that's the big glowing part. That's what you dig into. So you can dig through that, fine. Just don't dig into the big glowing bit until you're ready.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jamie. You know what that means. So we shouldn't?
So are we going to make it easier, or
Where are you? Hit X to save. Okay, there you are. I didn't know where you were. Oh, the one over here? We can do this one. Like I said, there's a chance when we dig into this that it will cause a swarm, so that's what I'm saying. All directions. So, just set up your turret, and I'll dig. Is he ready? Your turret's up? Yes. I ain't getting no answer, so I'm gonna take it as a yes. So, Dale, that's the egg. So you see the egg? Yeah. That sounds like a swarm. Maybe. Basically, he will just report swarm and then we all just fight. Whether it's a full-on swarm or just a little bit, a few enemies is the difference. Yeah, got it. What oppressor? Yeah. Well, he's yeah. Any of the big glyphids will poison cloud you. Obviously, don't stand it.
Certain environments cause different effects.
Okay, I'm gonna try turning my sound back up and see if it does that weird thing again. Because obviously having no sound from anything is less enjoyable for everyone involved. Okay, these are lightning crystals. If you go near them, they will electrocute you. You can, however, destroy them. Like, yeah, like that. Which means that you should be relatively safe as long as you don't walk across an arc. So I will take out this crystal as well. Oh, friggin' hell.
You know, like, why am I not thinking of it?
Well, a lot for first level player, yeah.
Never felt better.
You're like, Dale, your capacity is what, 30? 40? Oh. He's mining to Jadis. You see the green glow?
Hate to wait for flare charges.
That's Jadis. I'll check that in a second. Sorry, I was going worried about the fact that we had Jadis, but I will head up there in a second. The dirt? That means it connects to rooms. In this case, it appears to connect to the entrance. Look for the green glow. Yeah. Oh. It fell to the cave right below us for some reason. So when we get down there again, we'll grab it. Oh. That is actually a secret supply drop. Like, it has a tracker in it. But if you could look at your map, you'll see a purple X if you turn around a little bit. You see it back there? That is what you got from the mask. So that's saying go there, get lots of nice stuff. We want to make sure we get that before the end of the mission. Hmm? I can't either.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. None can stand before us. Steve is gone. He was a good bug.
But yeah, Jamie, if you're trying to know how I found out where the crystal went, if you look at the map, you'll see like a little yellow thing in the map. Okay, so should dig for the egg.
The scanner just lit up like
That's a
Christmas
swarm.
tree. We got a swarm incoming.
My call for the morning.
Really, guy? Die. The gall to actually attack me. Oh, Victoria. Ow. Oppressive.
Watch where you're shooting, moron!
Oppressors in high areas are facing death. Listen up. And no, Mactera with freeze type equipment are super easy because the second you freeze them, they fall out of the sky and die.
There's charging.
The stream of incoming enemies is practically eradicated, and you're still alive. Well done.
Hey, it's Steve the tanky was taken out. So there's an egg here.
Was that the egg you already?
No, there's an egg here.
Oh, you're down there now. Already moved on ahead, okay.
So shall I get the egg? But I'm a dwarf. I dwarf, and I dwarf.
Lloyd! Sentry gun needs assembly. One sentry gun ready to be built.
Okay, can I dwarf yet? Yes, I really have to. See, no swarm. I see a jet as I'm going after it.
Flares are
Well, it's
recharging.
glowing, so... Yes, it's the one that fell. And I've got another path up to the top. Because they never hurt to have another one. Ever. So how goes the claiming of resources? This is a Jadis, by the way. I'm assuming you saw it? Go.
Nicely done, team. You secured yourself a nice bonus.
So, Dale has a note. This thing here, this, you have to be promoted to do. Like, you have to have at least one promoted person on the team to do this. It's dangerous, but it gives us extra resources at the end of the mission, as well as allows me to get stuff because I'm promoted. So I'll leave it up to you guys if we do it, but I personally vote for do it. Actually, he doesn't have power attack on his pickaxe, so...
Flares recharging.
No. It just makes it easier. But the only one has it too. Where? Oh. I'll be down in a couple seconds. How's your pressure going? Will in a second. Frozen solid. Because there's upgrades for increased ammo capacity and stuff like that. More efficient use of ammo. Yeah, like I'm currently spec'd for having ammo efficiency, not for max damage. If I was going for max damage, I could kill things so much easier.
Hate to wait for flare charging.
That way. So I use one shot instead of 4 shots. My shotgun I can give it penetration so I can kill more enemies at one time.
Yeah, give me some sugar. Where is that damn mule?
Oh, Morkite. Not Morkite, yeah, I know what I meant. Have that, guys. I'm gonna quickly run through here, find out what's down here, and just so that we know. The more of biz. This is the last egg, by the way. We should be coming back around to him shortly. Would you be so kind as to remove this lightning thing? Because I do not have the capability to do it with my current weapons.
No flares ready.
That's the egg. I didn't get it because you weren't around us. But yeah, so should we go back for the egg now that he's following us? Jamie? Yeah, you do that. I'm coming back to get the egg because we should be together. Oh, supply drop.
Supplies are on the way.
As no, if you didn't know, supply drops give you 50% of your ammo back for every gun. So it's most. And if you hold control, if you look under your name, you see no under your name. The white bars are how much ammo people have total. So you see that I am down to half. You're down to getting near a quarter, and Jamie's at half. So you can judge how much we need a supply drop based on that.
Ready to kill some more crates. Grabbing ammo.
But yeah, just so if you need to ask if we need a supply drop, that's a good way to check quickly if we need a supply drop. Yes. Which... I dig this. Yeah, it's not a swarm.
All eggs collected. Management will be pleased.
Well, there's no swarm.
Button is activated.
So since there's no swarm, I don't see a problem with you grabbing it. I was just going, if there is going to be a swarm, you want to wait until after swarm so you would fill more ammo successfully. As a note, because I have swarms, I don't need to worry about those enemies as much because they hit me and immediately die. You still take the damage, but... Okay, so how... Okay, so we have to head up to the cursite grinder? Sure. Oops, I was trying to get Steve and then someone killed it. So, no, it caused me to actually activate the device. Oh, what hollow might we missed? Okay, so Dale, once all 4 of these batteries are inserted, it'll start shooting things out, which can cause us to recharge power attacks quicker. You don't currently have that, but basically the goal is that there's going to be enemies covered in rock. You want to kill those as many as possible within the time limit. There's going to be enemies that are covered in rocks when we activate this. We want to kill them as fast as possible. You can only hurt them with the pickaxe. Pickaxe is right click, as a note. Yeah. Yeah, there's... Yeah. The rock enemies are going to be the main ones, but there's still going to be other ones that aren't rock enemies. Okay. Until all 4 batteries are inserted, it's fine. I'm going to insert 3 of the batteries. I know one's already inserted. So just don't insert the last battery until we're ready. Once you have power attacks, though, you see those yellow cylinders on the top. If you grab those, they immediately cause your power attacks to rapidly refill. Yeah. So you want to grab the yellow cylinders, if possible, and just use your pickaxe a lot. No. You still get the damage boost from them. Well, it starts shooting them all over the place, so we just kind of... Yeah, light this area up. Okay, you guys ready? Inserting the battery. So, you see we got 180 seconds in order to kill all the rock enemies. We only have to kill 8 of them. Oh, Cursite is this one instead. So never mind, this is not the pickaxe one at all. Isn't it? So grab these crystals, put in the machine. Sorry, I got misconfused. No, it's grab the yellow crystals, put them in the machine. Okay. But you see all the regular enemies that still exist you have to deal with? So that's 4 of the 8. Where's another one? There's another one. There's no point in going after it because we have to bring his crystals back anyway. They got blue butts and they do not lie. One left. Last crystal in. Success. We had 80 seconds left.
Well done.
So if you see these things have terminals on them now, I can activate a core because I have a core to activate. If you were promoted and had cores, you could also do so. But we get extra resource experience and gold at the end anyway for just doing it. So I could either get Gunner. That's Gunner, that's Scout, and that's Engineer. Really, you didn't give me an option that was Digger? So, that's a weapon, that's a weapon. I guess Gunner. Didn't really want one like that. I got a splintered shells, clean overclock. So basically overclocks are how you enhance your weapon beyond the upgrades you can buy. So you have to do these in order to get even more powerful ones. Like if I come over here and look at my equipment, you'll see that the overclock on my plasma one increases normal shot damage, decreases the ammo, makes normal shots generate more heat for my weapon. So this is a big boost to my damage. But you don't get those until after you've promoted.
Have to wait for flare recharge. Peace well, Piper. We'll get your gear home.
Lost equipment here.
Sorry about that. Someone called and was asking about food. So, sorry about that, guys. There's ordering of meat pies going on.
Shooting you pointy ear, lover.
Having two dwarves, not the computer, is hard. So yeah, I may or may not end up doing this as long as I normally do, simply because
Got no
it's a lot more
flares
difficult
ready.
to do this with other people around.
We'll get you a pound of prize eventually.
Feel much better now. Good God. Rock and stone! Rock and roll! Rock and stone, yeah! For rock and stone!
We are unbreakable.
Good God! God! Like the sound of that!
So, you guys ready to call the drop pod then? I think we got everything. Yeah, Dale, it's almost always the purple cross is in some hidden room, so if you didn't find the helmet, you wouldn't find the room. That's the reason why we always go for the helmets if possible. So I'm pushing button.
We're sending in the drop pod. Head for LZ.
It's that way. Everybody, let's head down. It's apparently where the dwarf left his
Drop
turret.
pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule.
Hands up. Follow the mule.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Last dwarf in the pod pays for the first round.
Flares! Not ready yet!
Go on. And well, I try to kill the thing doing the floss as well.
Go, go, go. Drop pod isn't waiting forever.
Hurry up! Drop pod
The
is
mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence.
Yes, he was definitely flossing on my end.
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Let the good times roll.
Good
Cat.
work. Bring you back in.
Every cat I play with goes after those dice. Because I only do that when not in a mission. Not until after the pod starts leaving.
Okay, but I was waiting for you guys one.
I was in before you.
I was waiting for Nick.
But yeah, At 3, you can order beer.
Probably don't do that.
Not the cheap beers, not the ones that just cost credits.
Then I was in the story advancement, not really good.
See, now that I've got a KPI,
KPI.
Key Performance Indicator, KPI. You'll learn that term very quickly when you work in tech companies. But basically, it tells me I'll get 2 perk points for doing it, so you might want to walk over and check your KPIs. You don't have any? What do you have? What's your highest one? It's the first one. Okay, well, that tells you what you need to do. Well, it's 5 total. There's progress bar told you how much, but you want to do that anyway, right? So I need 2 more perk points. And as a note, there's gonna be occasion when we have a beer of the day that will completely diverge from our normal course of missions because it's too good to not do. What do you mean? Thorns?
Yeah.
It's a perk.
No. That thing that looks like cactus.
Oh, cropper. We need to go to an area that has cropper. We could go to the fungus bog. None of us have missions. Oh, Jamie. Gold Rush Morkite? So, would you like a lot of money?
Drop pod is ready. Time to leave.
So, you see at the Dale, you willing to try Hazard 3?
Drop pod is cleared. Warm up. Time to get to work, team.
But yeah, if you look at the bottom of my stream, you see where it says Gold Rush beside the name?
So the yellow things are anomalies.
Basically, that means it's going to be a stupid amount of gold in level.
You look at yellow things on that side that are anomalies, and red things on the other side that are
Both of them increase the the amount of the multiplier of hazard level.
no, anomalies don't give you any bonus.
But they're usually good, like
They change the mission in a way that makes it beneficial.
better, more minerals, more gold.
More and longer more things. Mineral mania.
More mineral veins spawn.
So that's things like the Umanite, the Croppa, and so on.
Yes, the cropper is the primary one of this, so you can get those. And if you look, if you see the 3 arrows beside it, that's how many of those you have to choose before you can move on to the next level. Then the next 3 is 3 additional ones from any previous level. So you could choose just the first 6 and then go to the 3rd tier if you want. So,
I mean, the local numbers of thorns. So 3 or 4 damage.
so if you want to have thorns, for example, it's the bottom one. Friendly reduces friendly fire. Second wind gives you a sprint ability. Then get thorns.
Thorns is good, especially when you're
So then you have to go to the equipment screen and actually equip it.
alright. But what I say, so some will increase your yield, some will make things exploring easier.
So the top slot right there. You currently only have 1 slot. You can have up to 3 passive slots. So go on with your description.
So some will make it easier to explore, no gravity or rich atmosphere, which makes you faster.
It does make the enemies move faster too, though, so be aware.
Yeah, enemies are affected by those. And then warnings are things that make it more dangerous, like any mission reward
It's higher.
is high.
Basically, it adds multiplier to, like a plus 50.
It adds plus 50, plus 30% to your hazard.
Depending on the hazard.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's not dependent on the hazard.
Is it?
It's the easiest of the anomalies was plus 15%, and the most valuable challenge ones are
Suit up.
plus
Let's
50%.
roll.
But yeah, so they're worth doing depending. Like there's some of them where we will just go no. Like for example, explosive station in the magma core is a no. That's just a plain no. Basically, anytime the ground is damaged in the magma core from say like explosion, the ground becomes molten. So if you have exploders everywhere and
You're walking on fire.
yeah, there's also ones like shield disruption where you have no shield. So anytime you get hit, you take damage. It doesn't sound so bad, but every little fall damage, every little nick, and your health goes down.
I think I know why it's not showing up.
What isn't showing up?
On the
Oh yeah, you don't have Discord logged in on that computer. But yeah, 44,000 people are currently logged into the Discord for this.
what is the other number?
The total number of people offline. So 144,000 people are offline and 44,000 are online. So that's still 200,000 people in the union. That's a lot of people. Oh, and as a note, as part of Dirt Diggers, you will be getting Cropper as part of the Union Awards in 17 days, 16 hours, 56 minutes. Though, hopefully we have you enough Cropper that you don't care by that point, but yeah, you need it for everything. Oh, I forgot. I have a... Dale, would you like a little preview of what you're going to get when you promote? This is required for when you promote. So I can come in here, and this will give me slightly larger AoE and a bit more AoE damage for the gunners. I think that's a machine gun.
Heavy auto cannon.
So, but if you notice, it's cost me Cropper, Magnite, Jadis, and 7,300 credits. It's not cheap. What? So yeah, as a note, I'm gonna get this overclock, not because I intend on using it, but if you look at the bottom of my screen when it's done doing this,
Won't like this one.
I am forging. I am a dwarf and I'm forging an overclock. But if you look down here, once it's done giving me this, you'll see that it gives me another section of that bar. This is my forging level. So despite the fact I don't want the overclock itself,
You want to increase your forging level so you can forge better overclocks?
well, it gives you an overclock for every time you max it. So it's additional overclocks anyway. And honestly, what else have I spent money on? I have all the equipment upgrades for this guy. I guess I could come over here and start buying cosmetics. Sure, why don't I buy some cosmetics? I got an amethyst beard. Not gonna wear it. I've got a jade beard. Not gonna wear it. Actually, look at him.
Sort of can.
A beret. Sure. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, is that one of the things you can get is you get perk points for buying cosmetics.
There was a cap for that. You've already maxed that out.
Whatever.
I know because I've already maxed out. I have less.
I'm still gonna buy them all. Can I have?
Oh, the Snow Shadow is
No.
Intro.
No.
Wait, what?
The thing is, you've been buying them for all classes. I've been only buying them for the digger, so they're far more expensive.
Okay, yeah. Wait, when you're on the only said by 25?
Yeah.
Holy jumping, yeah, no. The next one's 50 and then 75. I've gotten all of them.
Look at my guy. That's
Oh, mustache.
Hmm?
Oh, mustache.
yeah. Here's my normal mustache. How am I frozen? Yes, my skin is frozen because I'm running with a cryo cannon. If I wasn't frozen by that,
Lemon and spice on the pies?
there. Now I'm dwarf.
Spice?
Hmm?
Lemon and spice on all the pies?
I'm good. I think I actually might wear the pointed goatee. What do you think? Do you think that looks good on me? I need to get myself a goatee. And yes, I'll actually equip that goatee. And now I'm out of money. I just burned through $67,000. But yeah. What I was saying is there's actually, for example, for buying cosmetics, you actually do get perk points. But, so if you at some point have stupid amounts of money laying around, you can get perk points for just spending it on making yourself look silly. Like, for example, an armored beard. Yes, an armored beard. We don't know anybody that runs around with an armored beard now, do we, Jamie?
You have the armored beard?
No, but I know someone who does. But yeah, I've got so many hats. Hey.
Holiday hats.
But yeah, this is what I used to wear. I now went to the top only so you can see my face. But there. I know people that run this hat. No, actually, it's that, but in metal. But yeah, this is not cocky at all, is it?
Oh, you specifically set yours?
Yeah.
I keep mine mixes it up a bit.
I know, I've only got 6 though, so it's still not that random. But yeah, Dale, I have literally every piece of equipment max, so it's like, eh. But yeah, it's worth, as a note, getting all the upgrades even if you're not going to use some of them, because there is actually perk points for getting upgrades to your equipment, as you know. So it's worth grabbing them even if you're not going to use some of them.
Ozzy's eyes. Why is this so fun? Why is this so fun?
So, are you guys almost ready to continue? Or do we have more discussions to do?
In about a minute and a half.
Ooh, actually.
47. So, well, I think.
Sorry, we're just trying to decide if we're going to do the Gold Rush or the Minomania. Okay. As a note, it also switches from a Morkite mission to an egg hunt.
I'm fine with that.
Well, we're gonna be sowing swarms.
Mission selected. Good
I'm not,
period of
but
wait, gentlemen. Move
actually, I
out.
don't think I am. I might have used a ton of it buying stuff. Let me check. No, I'm not low on copper.
I have less profit than I have.
It's what's the other mineral? Jadis?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely low on Jadis. I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
So, did the doors just... Yeah, he's still in there. So, yeah. And what's the beer of the day? Yeah, it is. No, it allows you to dig through terrain faster. Yeah, so I'll get some nice beer. I'm splurging on the good stuff. No, that's the stuff no one admits to drinking. There's a difference. No, literally. I believe you actually look in the manual. Where is it? No, it's up here. No, it's over here.
Yeah, I saw this and thought it would be kind of neat to
What? Monopoly money snack bar?
For chores and stuff.
for tourists and stuff to get Monopoly money and use their Monopoly money to buy
Snack.
snacks, video game time. And it's not just chores, it's like chores or exercising or anything that needs Monopoly.
Oh, working 13 hours a day? So, Dale, when you're ready, we've got fancy beer.
Stop it now.
This actually has an effect, which is the reason why it's fancy
You
beer.
boys better be better miners than you are dancers.
Yeah, basically, Dale, the beer of the day actually has a benefit. This one makes it so you can dig through terrain faster. So, but you don't have control of what the beer of the day is. It basically, every hour it changes. One of them is 4 times gold. Double length, double hazard, probably about 40 minutes.
Will you be able to pause it?
One person has to stay to defend the others.
Yeah, but okay.
It's more of that we may have to put stuff down when we're getting swarmed all of a sudden. But because an egg hunter, swarms are going to generally come once we collect an egg.
Classy moves.
Oh, by the way,
Now
there's a
quit.
leaderboard for the amount of time spent dancing. It's the only leaderboard in the game. This is the only thing people compete in, is dance time.
Everything you can do, but then you have a table that you can track, like all the stats that you can track of, but the only leaderboard is dance time.
And there's so many achievements linked to dancing. There's literally an achievement for dancing for 60 minutes straight.
No, it's not straight, but it's total dance time.
No, there is. One of the hidden achievements is 60 minutes straight. It isn't? Okay.
To the empires of old.
For gold!
Cheers, everyone! Teamwork and beer will keep us together.
But
Fortune and
teamwork
glory.
to danger.
Rock and stone to the bone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Get in my gut. Oh yeah.
Yeah! Yes.
Oh, that's nice. That is
But there's many of them. But yeah, Dale, look at all the beers I have access to.
Wow.
This one at the top has special effect. These ones have effects in the station, but beyond that, nothing. And this does nothing, other than leaf lovers, which no dwarf, self-respecting dwarf, will ever admit to drinking. But yeah, I'll read the description. The leaf lover is on the chart entirely to please management. It'll kill your buzz faster than a pay cut. Leave you with the same empty feeling in your gut. Still, it can be handy on inspection day. Just don't let anybody know you had one. Because no self-respecting dwarf would actually drink one.
They bought potency ratings for the beers. I want to see what
Literally, no matter how drunk you are, you drink this, you're sober.
it is beer for sobriety.
Literally, it's on there only because management insisted that be on there. Because it's what they want you drinking, because then you're not going on missions drunk.
But drunk dwarfs on missions seems like a good idea.
There's actually a trick / glitch which causes you to go into mission 101% drunkenness. Literally, normally you'd be passed out at that point, but because of the glitch, you can go into the mission like that. I did it once. Literally, you're staggering all over the place. Your entire screen is warped. It's green.
Get those effects.
I'm ready.
But it's worse when you're all the way drunk.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And apparently, it's about a 3-second delay, from what I can tell. Okay, not terrible. So, there's no way for me to check that without seeing someone else's screen.
And that's perfectly fine. It's like one of the reasons I have it up here is so I can monitor chat with you.
Well, if you look.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying. Like,
And there's something you can't monitor. The other events. But actually, this is not half bad. I'm used to 2 screen setups, so I can see everything over here, but this actually works. I might stick with this.
You're whining. You're making my ears hurt.
So, be careful. Lethal enemies, which means if they hit you with melee attacks, they hurt like hell. Shit. Your site reader.
Deep Rock really needs to provide some better equipment.
I'm already going after it. If you can keep things off me, that would be great. Breeder down. Basically, Dale the breeder produces tons of things that look like flying brains. And they suck because of that. Basically, they come and give you shocks and stuff like that, and it sucks.
Clifford Warden is history.
Yes, I killed the thing that produces them, but we have to kill the stuff they'd already produced. But yeah, Dale, when I said about there's tons and tons of Jadis in this mission, right on the pod.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. Company wants them. Don't ask why. Find them, store them in Molly, and return. Simple.
I got the deposits.
Who's dead already? Right. Coming. So yeah, Dale, basically, if there's a dead dwarf, you walk over, hold E on them, they come back up. It takes time, which means that you want to... can someone get that crop up there? I can't reach it. But yeah, and as a note, Dale, the secondary for this mission is to kill the little blue fleas. They're fast, and they run as soon as you shoot them. So, aim carefully.
Gotta wait for the recharge. Like another posset.
That's silicate harvester. They're not dangerous. You can ride on them though if you want. That's just there's actually an achievement for riding on it for 1 minute if you want to go ride around on it for a minute.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
Watch out, exploder.
Don't waste your ammunition.
Right.
That was close. Thank you, pal.
I think we should probably stay together from now on. Well, we can go through this dirt wall. Well, this leads down to the big open area, I think. What? Oh, there's. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right direction. So Dale, when you get revived, you come back at half health. So both of you grab sugar.
Oh yeah.
Damn flares could need an upgrade.
There's probably 2 swings left total. So it's your choice what you guys do with it. He grabbed 1 swing already. If you grab 1, then there should be a little bit of stuff for him to grab after, or you. But Dale, you see how much of the stuff there is in this level? This is Minomania. Yes. How do we deposit it? Ow.
Loot bug, open.
Oh.
It's
Jamie?
a spitballer.
Let's kill it quickly.
I gotta watch the overheating.
Those things suck because they'll just basically sit and spit it poison at you for a while.
Come here.
Frig. Marf. I was gonna one-shot with my axes. But yeah, you see the annoying fleas, the flea.
Nitra.
Oh, more Jadis. There it is. Another Jadis.
Deep Rock seriously need to invest in some better equipment.
There's Nitra over here.
Down the hatch. ready? Flares recharging. You're cute, but you're dead.
I'll be there in a second. Flee down. Sorry. They're so flitty, I tend to prioritize killing them if possible.
Flares are recharging.
So can you call out? No, actually hit X, it'll call out. Thanks, I just need to know where you were. You were up there, I kind of fell down, but I can get back up there. That's fine.
Feeling much better now. I needed that.
Bomb something!
You can actually mark the chunk itself. So should I go for an egg yet, or no?
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
Well, I need to get up to it first. I just
Wait, flare recharge.
saying if we don't go for it at some point, we'll never finish this mission.
One sentry gun ready to be filled.
Probably put them sentries first.
Vaporize it.
Yeah. Dead. Yeah, that's Jet. Is just depositing the mule. Hit C to call it.
Ollie, over here.
Where? Call out. I'm trying to find you. Keep calling out. I'm sorry. I didn't see until afterwards.
Not ready.
Okay,
Flares
to get to you, I've got you're between the egg's between me and you, so I'm sorry if I triggered. I'm about to grab it. I got the wrong one. That was actually one that got you. I didn't realize there was two. It was there.
over
In that.
here.
Actually, can you flare the ceiling?
Light is up.
I don't see any more, but I'm going to go this. Sorry, there's a way up here. Malt star, you mean? That's a brewing ingredient. If I click it, oh, it's already gone. I thought you found another one. They look like green stars on it if you'd found it before someone else grabbed it. So yeah, I'm going for the egg now that I'm no longer running towards a dead Jamie.
Big swarm detected. Buck up and get ready.
sorry.
Brace ships.
That was just too much. I don't think we were ready to handle that. But hey, we still get some of the resources we collected. But yeah, this is not what you want to see. But if you look in the center, that was a 120% level. But hey, you still got 40 copper. Yeah. We should have done that on has 2, not has 3. But I didn't realize plus 25 for the lethal enemies. That sounds about right.
Yeah, and then the plus 10 for
Ancestors. That was a bad freaking show.
Either way, I know this is a short stream, guys, but I think I'm gonna call it here. This new setup is not as easy to use as I thought. I'll have to work on that for next week, or maybe sometime during the week. So I am going to find zone to raid, and we'll see you there. That sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna send you over to Screaming Doggo.